5,000 more cops on the street in Chicago. Would that help drive down crime?
Well, look, policing by itself is not the full strategy.
No, I understand that. Do you believe that the streets of Chicago would be safer if there were more uniformed police officers?
I believe the city of Chicago and cities across America would be safer if we actually had, affordable housing. Look,
okay,
I'm not saying that we don't.
That's not the question I asked.
Yeah, there you go. Rod Blagojevich is the former Democrat governor of Illinois, and he joins us now, and it's good to have you back on. The mayor and the governor look so ridiculous, trying so hard to stop this when you got 6 people killed on the South Side just this past weekend, don't they?
Well, worse than ridiculous. They look hypocritical, and they look uncaring, and they look grossly incompetent, almost wickedly incompetent. In Chicago this year, in the first 233 days, 254 people have been murdered. And in 80% of the cases, the people who've been murdered are black people in the neighborhoods that Governor Pritzker is far removed from and big, fancy, rich white liberals don't live in. They are hypocrites, and there's a touch of racism to this, Rob, because for the Democrats in Chicago, the Democrats in Illinois, this new Democratic Party, Black Lives Matter only for votes. But when it comes to doing something to actually make their neighborhoods safer, they turn down the offer, and they do it in a repugnant, really unflattering way. Why would Governor Pritzker not accept President Trump's help to save lives? And there is no question about it. If there was a presence of the National Guard or more police officers, there would be less crime and less murders. We have 12,000 police officers in the city of Chicago, over 100,000 gangbangers. So when Mayor Johnson says, I won't answer the question on whether or not we should get 5,000 more cops, here's another example of the ridiculous leadership we have in our city and in our state.
It's such a toxic ideology that they all share. It's so sad what's happened to what used to be a pretty moderate, normal Democrat Party has just been captured by this ridiculous ideology. And the craziest thing about it is, we found out that Pritzker actually did call up the National Guard, 250 National Guard troops to protect the DNC in Chicago last summer. So they'll do it to protect their white liberal donors, but to save the black kids that are piling up on the streets on the south side of Chicago, that's where they draw the line.
That's where they draw the line. And even worse than doing it the way they're doing it is they're being pushed by these crazy left-wing lunatic socialist communists who've now become sort of like the mainstream of the Democratic Party. And these billionaires like Pritzker, who basically twice spent something like $350 million to be elected governor, and Johnson, who is the vehicle of the teachers' unions, they're afraid to say anything that even is close to common sense for fear that they're going to offend these crazy people in their party. This is not leadership. Pritzker and this guy Johnson are weak mayors, weak governor, and because they're so weak, people are dying in our city. And in 8 out of 10 cases, the people that are dying are black people. Here again, getting mistreated by the political leadership in our city and our state.
Something else. Rod Blagojevich. For some reason, I struggle saying that name, but it's good to see you again, sir. Thank you.
Good to see you.
All right. You know, everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt Tonight on Newsmax.